Thank you for watching My News 26. I'm Paula Jasper. Today we're in Traverse City. We're at Central United Methodist Church, and joining me is Aline Beitler, coordinator for Justice for Our Neighbors. Thanks for joining me, Aline.
Thank you.
Now, Justice for Our Neighbors, what is this organization?
Justice for Our Neighbors is an organization that provides free legal services to low-income immigrants, and that helps them through the process of immigration.
Now, how did this cause come to your attention here at this church?
A friend of mine named Susan was the one that made me aware of this organization that's through the United Methodist Church nationally. There are clinics throughout the country. And it spoke to me because recently my brother married a woman from China, and in watching the process that they had to go through in order for her to immigrate, and they are both professionals with master's degrees, I realized how nearly impossible the process was for them without the help of an attorney, and it's a very expensive process. And I realized that there's many people that are in very vulnerable situations that are not able to retain an attorney on their own. So I felt this was an important program to bring to our area.
Now, are there other programs like this in our area?
Currently, the only programs like Justice for Our Neighbors are in the Grand Rapids, Lansing, and Detroit area. So any immigrants this far north would have to find a way to travel downstate for these types of services.
Now, who provides these services?
We are very focused on volunteers, but we have a part-time staff attorney and a part-time case manager, and our services are provided through monthly clinics. So a client is given an appointment time at one of our clinics and pre-screened, so we know a little bit about their situation. We know if they need an interpreter or childcare, that sort of thing. And then volunteers give them hospitality when they arrive, welcome them in, and go through the initial intake form with them. After that, our attorney meets with them and determines, dependent on what their personal situation is, if he will be able to take them on as a client. And then from there, they would make a plan for how those services would be given to them.
Okay, now this is a fairly new program for you. Started in January of 2015. Are there many people that are involved with it now, clients?
We have had a number of clients come through our clinics, and there are quite a few on the caseload of our attorney currently. We also have a number of volunteers that are working with our organization, and we've been pretty fortunate so far in the first 9 or so months of being operational.
How is it funded?
We are funded primarily by grants and certainly private donations, and then a lot of in-kind services and volunteer services that help us make our budget each year. But as we are just getting started, we're focusing on being sustainable so that we'll be able to remain operational into the future. And so certainly looking for both private donors as well as hopefully some churches or other like-minded organizations in other communities from northern Michigan that would be willing to partner with us or sponsor a clinic or that sort of thing.
How do people find out more information?
Our website is JFON, for Justice for Our Neighbors, JFON, westmichigan.org. JFONwestmichigan.org is our website.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Paula Jasper, My News 26 in Traverse City.